Have you ever noticed how being around a narcissist can feel suffocating, almost like a room filled with a pungent, deathly odor? It's not just in your head. In this video, we're diving deep into the chilling concept of why narcissists metaphorically smell like death, from the toxic energy they exude to the psychological decay they leave in their wake. We'll uncover the dark, unsettling truth behind this phenomenon. Stay tuned, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you perceive narcissists forever. Before diving into the ocean of knowledge, let me make it clear that I won't insist you to subscribe. If you enjoy the video, you will subscribe on your own. However, I do insist that you watch the video until the end and leave your review in the comment section. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Metaphorical death. Metaphorical death is a powerful way to describe the emotional and psychological impact narcissists have on those around them. Narcissists drain the life out of people through constant manipulation, criticism, and devaluation, leaving their victims feeling emotionally dead. Their relentless need for control and admiration creates an environment of confusion, self-doubt, and exhaustion. Victims often experience a profound loss of self-worth, as the narcissist's behavior erodes their confidence and self-esteem. The toxic atmosphere narcissists create can feel suffocating and oppressive, much like the stench of decay. Relationships with narcissists often end in emotional ruin, as their manipulative tactics destroy trust and intimacy. Long-term exposure to such toxicity can lead to significant mental health struggles, including anxiety and depression. Understanding this metaphor helps victims recognize the signs of narcissistic abuse and take steps to protect themselves. Healing involves seeking therapy, building supportive relationships, and engaging in self-care to rebuild one's emotional and psychological well-being. Ultimately, breaking free from a narcissist's influence allows for reclaiming a vibrant and fulfilling life, free from the metaphorical death they impose. Number 2. Emotional vampirism. Emotional vampirism is a term used to describe how narcissists drain the emotional energy of those around them. Much like a vampire who feeds on the blood of their victims, narcissists feed on the emotions and psychological resources of others to sustain their own self-esteem and sense of importance. This constant need for validation and admiration is never fully satisfied, leading to a perpetual cycle of emotional extraction. Narcissists thrive on attention and admiration. They often employ various manipulative tactics to ensure that they remain the center of attention in any situation. This can include boasting about their achievements, creating drama to draw attention, or playing the victim to elicit sympathy. Their insatiable need for attention means that those around them are continuously giving, while the narcissist is endlessly taking. This one-sided dynamic can leave others feeling exhausted and depleted. One of the most insidious aspects of emotional vampirism is how narcissists can induce a roller coaster of emotions in their victims. They often alternate between idealization and devaluation, creating an unpredictable and tumultuous environment. During the idealization phase, they may shower their victims with praise and affection, making them feel special and valued. However, this is often followed by periods of harsh criticism and devaluation, which can be deeply confusing and emotionally draining. This cycle of highs and lows keeps the victim off balance and emotionally invested in trying to regain the narcissist's approval. Another tactic narcissists use is gaslighting, which involves manipulating someone's perception of reality to make them doubt their own memories, perceptions, and sanity. This constant state of self-doubt and confusion can be incredibly draining, as the victim expends enormous emotional energy trying to make sense of the narcissist's contradictory behavior and mixed signals. Over time, this erodes the victim's self-confidence and sense of reality, further entrenching the narcissist's control. Narcissists also tend to isolate their victims from friends and family, cutting off external sources of emotional support. This isolation makes the victim more dependent on the narcissist for emotional validation, intensifying the cycle of emotional vampirism. Without a support network, the victim may feel trapped and unable to escape the narcissist's draining influence. The long-term effects of emotional vampirism can be devastating. Victims often experience chronic stress, anxiety, and depression. Their self-esteem and confidence can be severely eroded, leaving them feeling empty and worthless. The constant emotional turmoil can also take a toll on physical health, leading to issues such as insomnia, fatigue, and other stress-related ailments. Understanding emotional vampirism is crucial for recognizing the harmful dynamics of a relationship with a narcissist. Awareness of these tactics can empower victims to set boundaries and seek support to protect their emotional well-being. Recovery involves distancing oneself from the narcissist, rebuilding a support network, and engaging in self-care to restore emotional balance and vitality. Recognizing the draining nature of emotional vampirism is the first step towards breaking free from a narcissist's toxic influence and reclaiming one's emotional health and independence. Number 3. Relationship destruction. Relationship destruction is a term that encapsulates the profound damage narcissists inflict on their personal relationships through their self-centered and manipulative behaviors. Narcissists often engage in a cycle of idealization and devaluation, initially showering their partners with affection and admiration, only to later subject them to relentless criticism and emotional neglect. This cycle creates a tumultuous and unstable environment, leaving victims feeling confused, insecure, and desperate for the narcissist's approval. Narcissists employ various manipulative tactics, such as gaslighting and triangulation, to maintain control and induce emotional dependency. They often isolate their victims from friends and family, further entrenching their dominance and making the victims more reliant on the narcissist. The continuous emotional abuse erodes the victim's self-esteem and self-worth, leading to chronic stress, anxiety, and depression. The long-term impact of such relationships can be devastating, affecting the victim's mental health and ability to trust and form healthy relationships in the future. Recovery from this destruction involves seeking therapeutic support, reconnecting with support networks, and engaging in self-care to rebuild one's emotional and psychological well-being. Understanding the dynamics of relationship destruction is crucial for recognizing narcissistic abuse and taking steps to heal and reclaim a fulfilling life. Number 4. Loss of self-worth. Loss of self-worth is a profound effect of being in a relationship with a narcissist. Narcissists erode their victims' confidence through constant criticism, gaslighting, and emotional manipulation. They belittle their partners, making them feel inadequate and unworthy. Narcissists often use gaslighting to make their victims doubt their own perceptions and sanity, leading to a constant state of self-doubt and confusion. The cycle of love bombing followed by devaluation is particularly damaging. Initially, the narcissist showers their partner with praise and affection, only to abruptly shift to harsh criticism and emotional neglect. This unpredictability keeps the victim off balance and dependent on the narcissist for validation. Isolation from friends and family further deepens this dependency, as the victim has fewer sources of support and external validation. Over time, the constant emotional abuse and manipulation severely diminish the victim's self-esteem and self-worth, often leading to anxiety, depression, and a pervasive sense of inadequacy. Recovery involves seeking therapeutic support, reconnecting with trusted individuals, and engaging in self-care to rebuild self-esteem and confidence. Recognizing the dynamics of narcissistic abuse is crucial for victims to reclaim their self-worth and lead fulfilling lives. Number 5. Toxic aura. A toxic aura refers to the negative energy that narcissists emit, profoundly affecting those around them. This energy stems from their self-centered, manipulative, and often abusive behavior, creating a suffocating and oppressive environment. Narcissists constantly seek admiration and validation, often creating drama and conflict to remain the center of attention, which generates continuous tension and stress. Their lack of empathy and disregard for others' emotions amplify this toxicity, leaving people feeling undervalued and exhausted. Manipulative tactics like gaslighting and triangulation further contribute to the confusion and mistrust, fostering an environment where self-doubt and competition prevail. The impact of a narcissist's toxic aura can also lead to physical symptoms like stress-related illnesses and fatigue. Protecting oneself from this toxic influence involves setting strong boundaries, seeking support from trusted individuals, and engaging in self-care. Recognizing the signs of a narcissist's toxic aura is essential for safeguarding emotional and psychological well-being, ultimately reclaiming a sense of peace and stability. Number 6. Long-term psychological impact. The long-term psychological impact of being involved with a narcissist can be profound and enduring. Victims often suffer from chronic anxiety and depression, stemming from the constant manipulation, criticism, and emotional volatility they experienced. This persistent stress can lead to anxiety disorders, characterized by excessive worry and panic attacks, and depression marked by feelings of hopelessness and sadness. In severe cases, victims may develop post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), with symptoms such as flashbacks, nightmares, and hypervigilance, significantly impairing their daily functioning. The relentless erosion of self-esteem and self-worth leaves victims feeling inadequate and unworthy, making it difficult to trust their own judgment and abilities. This mistrust extends to others, complicating the formation of new, healthy relationships and leading to social isolation. To cope, victims may develop emotional numbness and detachment, which, while protective, also hinders their ability to fully experience positive emotions and connect deeply with others. Recovery from such extensive psychological damage requires time, professional support, and a concerted effort to rebuild one's mental and emotional health. As we conclude our exploration into why narcissists emit a metaphorical scent of death, it becomes clear that their toxic behaviors and emotional manipulations create a pervasive aura of decay. From metaphorical death in relationships to the draining of self-worth and vitality, narcissists leave a lasting impact that extends far beyond their immediate interactions. Understanding these dynamics empowers us to recognize and protect ourselves from their harmful influence. Remember, healing begins with awareness and support. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has shed light on this complex topic. Please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into navigating relationships and personal growth. Together, let's cultivate healthier, more fulfilling connections.